Hello and welcome to Ted and Tim's Brain Fart.
I'm Tim and/or Ted.
And I'm Ted and/or Tim. And today we're going to be posing a series of hypothetical questions and answering them. So, we're going to start with, would you rather forget who you were or who everyone else was?
Who everyone else was. I mean, I pretty much don't care about them anyway, so...
Well, that's fair, yeah. No.
I'll be more interested when I meet people then. People will be generally more interesting to me. I like the idea of that.
No,
I want that to happen now.
Yeah, that seems alright, yeah. No, I think I'm the other way around. I think I'd like to, personally,
No.
I'd like to forget who I was. Just simply because I'd like to find out stuff that I like again.
Oh, mate, what if this happened to us both at the same time? Not the other way around? Who are you? I've no idea.
Who are you? Well, I know who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Tim and/or Ted. You seem familiar to me, but...
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who I am. What's this hot beverage we're drinking? Is that nice?
Is that a person? In your world?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next.
Right.
That's an easy one. We're just going to keep reeling these off.
We are just going to keep this. There's a whole host of these. Yeah. Would you rather end all wars or world hunger?
That's a hard one.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
It's easy.
World hunger?
Yeah. You
Would
go
that
for
stop
world
all
hunger.
wars?
You go for world hunger. Hungry people don't necessarily need to fight, do they?
Yeah, but right. You know what? No, I'm all right with it. Yeah.
See? Hungry people don't fight. You're too full of food.
Yeah, exactly. You're stuffed. You just want a nap.
I love a nap after a big meal.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's go to the next one. If you had to wear a mask the rest of your life, what one would you pick?
Leatherface. It's iconic. People know what it is.
I'd have gone for
And when it needs refreshing, I can easily do so.
I would have gone for the Scream one just because I like the idea of just... I mean...
Yeah, but at least with Leatherface, he had actual like mouth hold. He could eat things properly.
Yeah, you don't need to eat.
We've already solved world hunger.
We already solved that. Okay. If you had to wear one set of clothes for the rest of your life, what would you wear?
A suit.
A suit?
A suit. A really nice suit.
It'd have to be a nice suit, though.
Nice suit.
Properly
It won't
tailor-fitted.
stay nice, obviously, if it's the only suit I'm wearing forever. But
Yeah,
yeah.
but if it starts out nice, that's all right.
Wait, can I be naked in this scenario? For example, can I take the suit off to wash it? Just stood in a dry cleaner with my bits out.
Yeah, I don't see why not. If as long as you're willing to stand in the dry cleaner with your bits out.
No, I've done it before.
I'm surprised. You do it again.
Yeah.
You're off there tomorrow.
It's an interesting story.
Second day of your holiday.
Yeah.
To the dry cleaner. I want to show him how it's coming on.
That's the stain they were getting out.
I want to show him a new manscaping.
As you can see, this time I've drawn the entire cast of the Muppets.
I've done a very good Kermit.
And if I lift it up, there's Miss Piggy.
Right, that was awful. If you had to choose to lose 2 limbs, whole arms or legs, which would you choose?
Legs.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an easy one. That. Yeah.
I can
Because
get...
you can get by without your legs.
Yeah, I could
but
do more with my arms. For example, a wheelchair.
Yeah.
If I lost both my arms, I mean, drinking tea would be really awkward. I mean, I'd manage it. I'd find a way.
There's always a way.
But yeah. All right.
Okay. Oh, that was easy. Would you give Would you give up all first world perks to live in a third world country and be happy? All the mod cons of a first world.
I don't understand how I'd be happy. Do I know about these perks? What have I
No,
purposely
it
given up?
specifically says give them up. So yeah,
Yeah.
you must already know they exist.
Yeah. I don't understand what's making me happy in this third world country.
I don't know. Maybe pretty girl.
Pretty
3
girl?
pretty girls. 4
A village?
village of pretty girls.
You see, I think no. I think is no.
No.
Do I have to be miserable in the modern world? Is there anything like that?
No. It just says you
Modern
take
world? As far as I'm aware, third world countries are in the past. Do you remember we used to live in wood huts? Yeah, it's in Africa, right? I'm not usually this racist, folks. That's a lie. I really am.
It's not racism. It's just saying stuff that you believe.
Alright.
Just for reference, all views shared within this podcast are not necessarily the views of all people, or they are the views of all people, or they are some views of someone, or they're just words we put together. Yeah. So next one is: would you rather have no personality but a great voice, or have a great personality and a horrible voice?
Well, as you can tell, I've already got one of those. I'll let you decide which one.
Just for reference, guys, I've known this guy for a long while. He's got a good voice.
No, you didn't answer. What are you having?
Me?
Yeah. You just ask. It's question time. Don't realise you're avoiding questions here.
No, I'm not avoiding questions. Like I've answered all the other ones. I just didn't know if I just avoided that one.
No, I'm the Africa one. Well, no, it wasn't Africa. I mean, third world country.
Oh yeah, no. That was an obvious one. I wouldn't give up the first world privileges because without it,
this wouldn't happen.
yeah.
Mm.
If you knew you were going to go blind in 2 months, what would you do? What would you want to see?
An optician.
Well, in this instance, we'll just assume that you've seen an optician and he's the one that told you you're going to go blind.
All right. A second opinion. Oh, a cure.
It said, what would you want to see, or who would you want to see?
I would want to see a cure in my hands.
Handed to me by the optician.
Yeah.
No, is a
Was it a last thing I could possibly see? What would it be?
yeah, basically, yeah.
Either somebody I really hate having something really nasty done to him. I don't know. The end of the world.
Obviously, the end of the world. The last thing you like to see is the nuclear bombs hitting the
No.
ground.
I want to be like from space. I want to see the Earth just crack and fall apart.
Okay. Yeah, that's an odd one.
yeah. Just that way I've seen it all, haven't I?
I like to see a man eat his own head.
Yeah, who's gonna beat me then?
Whoever sees the solar system end.
Ah, good play. Good
Yeah.
play.
I'd like to see the end of time itself.
Fair play. Fair play. But
Scaled it up.
yeah, all right.
All right.
I'd like to see the universe implode.
Would you rather say everything that comes into your mind from now on, or never speak again?
I just don't even have a filter to stop the words that come out. So I think I already do that.
So you've gone for option A there.
Yeah,
by default.
yeah, I think that's already where I'm at.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I think I'm about the same. Just go for option A. We've
You've lost it.
no. Sorry, we just lost the page a little bit there.
And we have just Googled random hypotheticals, and we're just going through a list of.
Yeah, we are just going through a list written down.
Yeah, so this is supposed to be hard, by the way.
They were supposed to be tough. I've clicked on random now to see if it can reload the page. Would you rather be emotionally stable but poor, or emotionally unstable but rich?
Again.
You're already emotionally unstable and poor.
Yes.
That wasn't the question.
What could I rather be?
You could have emotional stability and carry on as you are, or become rich and stay emotionally unstable.
Yeah. I want to be rich enough to be Batman.
Yeah, no, emotionally unstable. I'm all right with that.
Yeah,
I mean,
cool.
It'd
I've got the money to cover it, so.
No, it'd be a nice change. If you could choose to be a celebrity for a day, who would you be and
Wait,
why?
hang on. Right, let me just clarify. Is this kind of like a Freaky Friday kind of situation? I've taken over their body.
I would imagine it's a Freaky Friday situation because it just says you could choose to be a celebrity for a day and why.
All right, I would ruin this celebrity's career. I'd find a celebrity I really dislike, do something really awful.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yep, make him come out as the head of the Ku Klux Klan and a paedophile ring. Just go on TV. Yeah, I've got an announcement, folks. I am the KKK, all of them. And then, I'd pop back to my body and chuckle to myself as
Yeah.
he goes to prison.
That seems all right.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I know. I like the idea of ruining someone's career. I also like the idea of popping into someone, say,
Really
someone's-
hot.
Someone. I was thinking about someone really hot,
Yeah.
doing something nasty. People be real
Yeah.
skanky for a little while.
Yeah. This week on the news today, Shia LaBeouf came out as head of the KKK, and Jessica Alba became the world's biggest hoe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Or pop into the partner of said hot person, maybe, and just spend a week.
No, because no man, look, the one day I get will be the
The
one
one
that
day
really
they've
don't fancy
They've,
it.
they've had a row or something.
Yeah.
The day before.
Obviously, I won't know about the row, so I'm like, I'm sorry. You're sorry. You don't even know what you're sorry for. You're right. I've no idea. This is a nightmare. I just wanted to see you naked.
If you could kill anyone in history, who would you kill?
Adam, as in
His-
Adam and Eve.
Yeah, but I'm on about history. I'm not on about made up history.
Okay, well,
Actual history.
I'm gonna go then.
You're gonna need to take a historical figure or a person from history and kill them. You can't take a. You can't go. I can't go kill Dross the legend. For
I'm going to
example.
go with the
I couldn't anyway.
the
'cause he-
theoretical Adam, as in the one, the first human man in the evolutionary chain. Go all the way back. And goes, hey buddy, pop.
Okay, you know that would mean that you would also cease to exist.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have killed him. Paradox created, and job's good.
No, yeah, we're assuming that this is paradox-free time travel because it doesn't say there's going to be a paradox in the hypothetical.
What about this then? I would be the one who first impregnates in that point, Eve.
Okay, you see, you're planning to go back and bang Eve.
Yeah.
That wasn't a question either. It was who would you kill?
yeah, I killed him, but I've done it. And
You
then
didn't kill-
I kill Adam, right? And then I bang Eve, and I become the father of all humanity.
Okay.
I know, weird, right?
Yeah.
What would you do? You got something better than that? I become essentially our biological god.
Nah, you become our biological ancestor.
Oh no, because think of all the evolution that's happened between then and now, and I could give it a massive jump start. What would life be like when I got back to my time?
Much the same as it is now, except we'd be slightly more evolved, maybe.
Yeah. What would be our next evolutionary point?
You
Do I
just-
get back and I'm like I look like a really ancient man all of a sudden, like caveman, because defrosted from the eyes, and
Yeah.
everybody else is like floating.
balls of energy like the ancients from Stargate.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
like, so what the fuck is this? This isn't what I wanted.
Yeah. He's really fucked up.
Yeah, I'm sticking with it. That's what I'm I'd have been like, damn.
Damn, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, well. Is there a way for me to ascend? Not you. You're too unevolved. Are you sure? I can
That's
have
not
some
a very
juice?
ascended attitude, is it? Thought you'd all be we can, not we can't.
If you could breed a hybrid animal of any two species, what two would you choose? I like that one.
A dolphin and a sheep.
What, because you see I'm a dwarf.
Yeah.
Get your own jokes, boy.
All right. Any two animals.
Any two animals.
You know what? I would make a lion griffin thing.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say manticore. It's not that.
It's a griffin.
Griffin. It is a griffin, isn't it?
Lion griffin thing is a griffin.
Yeah.
A lion and an eagle.
That's
Yeah.
what I was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll make it. I'll make a griffin.
Yeah, make a griffin.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not thinking outside the box, is it?
All right. What are you thinking?
Rhino wasp.
All right.
I'd breed a rhino and a wasp together, and I'd make a massive yellow and black striped rhino that buzzes around and is an arsehole.
would it be better not to make him a bee though?
Nope.
Because that way he's got the really tiny wings that can hold more than he should.
Nope.
All right.
All
Well,
of them have wings proportionately sized. It flies around, and obviously, like all wasps, it's an arsehole. So rhinos can get their revenge.
all right.
For all those hunters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horn at the front, horn at the back.
Yeah, all at the front, stinger at the back. Yeah.
Not that
Collects pollen as well. That'd be really fucking up.
and breed in colonies as well.
A colony of rhinos. That'd be
Imagine
amazing.
that hive.
That'd be fucking massive.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Rhino wasp.
All right.
That's the future.
Yep.
Right. If you could be an athlete in any professional sport, what sport would you choose? I know this is going to be a tricky one for you because you don't really understand sport.
Tobogganing. Yeah.
Because it's just sliding on ice.
Yeah. I'll be the guy in the middle and all.
That's a bobsled.
What's tobogganing?
It's just a sheet of wood thing, isn't it?
Is it? I
Yeah.
thought that was sledding or skeleton or something like that.
Well, yeah, but the toboggan is just a thing that is like a
Alright.
it's like a sled for commercial use. It's not like
Oh.
a people use. It's not a.
Okay.
Or is it the thing that's dragged behind it?
I'm gonna have to Google toboggan now because
Yeah. No, because toboggan. Because what you're thinking
I'm
is a
thinking
bobsled.
bobsled.
Yeah.
So what is a toboggan?
Are you going to join the Jamaican bobsled team? I just saw
Toboggan.
cool runnings out the corner of my eye. Amazing movie.
Toboggan, a long, narrow vehicle, typically on runners, used for sliding downhill over snow or ice.
Yeah. Like a sled.
It is, yeah, 'cause it's a little sled. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of
Bobsled.
bobsled.
So be the guy in the middle on the bobsled.
Yeah, I'll be the guy in the middle of the bobsled.
You'd have to brake. You'd have to brake or steer. You have to move.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a little push. I'm the first in because I don't have to push him far. And then and then just enjoy the ride down. And get to blame him if he gets us killed.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good
What
sport.
about you?
I was also thinking sort of Winter Olympics here, but I was just thinking the skeleton bob because I like the idea of belly sliding down like a penguin.
All right.
I like the idea of being like a super fast penguin. Just like
You do
entertaining.
know that you'd shit yourself.
I'd shit myself in a lot of
And
sports.
here comes Ted. He's just he's leaving a brown smear behind him.
Yeah, but I'd shit myself in a rugby match as well, wouldn't I? If I was just there and someone hucked the ball back to me, I got it. I was like, yes, I got the ball. Fantastic. Oh my God, he's huge.
Yeah, see, the moment I caught the ball, I'd like kick it straight away. Poof! Nope, not mine. Take it.
Just punt it away.
Yeah.
All right. Well, would you rather go blind or deaf?
Deaf.
Deaf?
Deaf. That way, I'll still be able to see titties.
Fair enough. Yeah.
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 You can't hear titties. You get your face in there and feel them, but you can do that when you've got eyes too. So
You can't hear titties.
You know?
You can hear them if they just like.
I don't want those titties.
Oh, that was awful.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Even I was sickened by that.
Yeah, you should have been. You ashamed?
Yeah, a little bit.
I thought I'd set the bar low with titties, but
What would you eat as your last meal?
Ooh, anything at all.
Anything at all.
Long pig.
You eat a human.
Yep.
You want to eat a man.
Well,
A bit
don't
of
have to
man
be a
meat.
man. Don't
A
have to be
healthy man meat in your mouth.
Lady
You'd
kebab.
get that anyway if it was a last meal because you'd be in death row, wouldn't you? You'd have suffered quite a lot of man meat on the way up.
It's it's funny because it's true. Well, yeah. I think if I'm going out, am I being executed or
It doesn't say. It just says.
I'm about to die?
Your last meal. What would you want as your last meal?
Yeah, I'd go out and cut up some folk and human steaks. What about you?
Human steaks. I'd just be happy with just like a normal pork dinner. To be honest with you, just
Yeah.
mine
Mine tastes like pork apparently. So
simple fare. You know, just.
mine might have been a simple fare.
I thought cannibals. No, maybe I've read something somewhere that one cannibal says it tastes different. There's everyone always assumes it tastes of pork, but someone else who's actually tried it says it's different. And an investigative journalist in their 20s went out and actually tried human, and said it doesn't taste like pork. But everyone else says it does. So there's I can't remember what he said it tastes like. It's maybe ostrich or dolphin or something. I don't know.
Maybe it depends whether the pork was reared.
Yeah.
For
Right.
me, I was reared in prison apparently.
You weren't reared in prison. You just ended up there. For crimes against humanity.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question I've got here is if you could sell your soul to the devil, what would you ask for?
My soul back.
Sounds really pointless.
Yeah, really. I just want to meet the devil, confirm a lot of things. Suddenly, I'm aware. Heaven and hell are obviously real. God's a real thing. What have I lost for it? Nothing.
Yeah, as far as that's fair.
Yeah.
I'd ask for his soul.
Or a free ticket to heaven.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd just ask for his job.
Yeah.
I'd be alright with the devil. Let's trade places.
Yeah.
You can have my life, and you can go to work, and I'll.
Immortality.
Yeah.
He's never gonna get it then, is he?
There's always a timer on these deals, isn't there? Usually it's like 10 years or something. If you could travel into the future 50 years, but you could never return, would you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about 1,000 years?
Give it a go.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
I think I'd be too intrigued by what could be happening in the future.
I've got no major ties here, so.
Yeah.
I mean, not to sound like I'm happy about this. I don't want to seem like I'm going to depressed. I've
Get
got
my
nothing
little
worth living here for. I'm not like that. No, I mean,
my
I
little
just think,
violin out for you.
yeah, I just don't give a crap about people. And yeah, I'm happy to just. I'd let my friends and family know, or is it just like time travel turns up? You've got to go now. Make your decision.
It doesn't stay. It doesn't say. But I'll say yes. It's that one.
Oh, that's a shame, because that way I can at least let people know. You know, in 1,000 years, write a book or something, and I'll read it.
Well, fair enough. Yeah.
Tell me how your life comes out, just so I know when I get there.
Just satisfy your curiosity.
Yeah, I wonder how they did. Oh, did
There you
all
go,
right
yeah.
without me.
Yeah.
Well done.
Shock horror.
Who'd have thought?
Okay. Would you rather be entirely hairless or entirely covered in hair?
Ooh. What kind of hair are we talking? Are we talking like Cousin It?
I think
Chewbacca?
Chewbacca probably.
Chewbacca, ooh. Is this everybody or just me?
Just you.
Hairless.
Yeah, I think hairless is the more socially acceptable, but I would choose the Chewbacca.
Yeah.
I would.
If I could turn it if I could actually have it in different days. Yeah.
No, you get one permanent.
It'd have to be hairless purely for convenience.
Nope. I'd choose Chewbacca.
I'd want to be Chewbacca.
I'd choose Chewbacca, hoping that it comes with the skill that dogs have got, so you get that thing.
Oh, just the shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. You take ages to like brush your hair in the morning.
It would, but it'd be worth it. Okay. Would you rather travel for the rest of your life, staying in place for only a maximum of 3 months, or never leave your hometown ever?
Who's funding this travel?
Well, I imagine that you have the funds to fund the travel.
If I've got the funds to fund the travel, then yeah, I'll do it. I'll travel.
What if you didn't have the funds? What if you had to try and
I
you had to travel? You could only do 3 months at a time,
Yeah.
but you didn't. But you
See,
had
I think that would suck because I wouldn't be going anywhere great because I couldn't afford to go anywhere great. So I'd have to like hostel to hostel kind of shit, or homeless, genuinely homeless, just bumming around. I don't think that'd be great.
No, you'd be bumming around.
Yeah. So if it was funded, I'm up for it. Gone, done. If it's not funded, I'm staying at home. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. See, that seems like the most logical
My
option.
town's not great, but
Yeah. Well, how often do you leave the town anyway?
exactly.
So, would you prefer to live in the Sahara Desert or in Antarctica?
You both get really cold at night.
Assuming you have the survival skills to live in those situations. Just
Antarctica.
Yeah?
Yep. Less snakes, spiders, scorpions, and stuff like that.
less everything.
Yeah.
More penguins.
No, aren't they?
Antarctica. No bear. That's where penguins live.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. See? Come on, you must have learned something in like year 7 geography.
I knew that they were only at one of the caps.
Yeah, the bottom one.
Yeah.
If you could only eat sweet or savoury for the rest of your life, which would you choose?
Oh. Sweet.
Only eat sweet.
Yeah.
See, I'd love to only eat sweet, but I think I would have to eat savoury for the rest
See,
of my life.
the way my brain put it together is what would best, and I thought like those little savoury eggs that you get.
Yeah.
Just constantly munching on them, and then I thought, sweet, what's nice and sweet? A gatto. Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be good. It would be good.
You'd be so dry with all the savoury stuff.
Well, it's not just because soup's savoury and that's not dry.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I love a good sweet potato soup. It's in
Yeah,
the name.
But sweet potato classes as savoury. Fruit
Is
is
it?
fruit is fruit is savoury.
You can't have tomato then.
Yeah. Fruit is savoury. It's like sweets and chocolates and things like
So
that.
I can't have like a Black Forest Gatto.
No, you couldn't have a Black Forest Gatto.
It's good because I don't like them.
All right. No, but you must have got to a point at times though where you've been sat there, like you've been having maybe having like a day off, and you sat in front of the TV, just thinking, you know what, I'm having a day in front of the TV, and you're munching through sweets and chocolate and more sweets and more chocolate, and you get to a point where you just think, oh God, I have got to eat an apple or a bit of bread or a bag of crisps because I need something savoury. I've eaten too much sweet.
No, just have a cup of tea. Carry on.
No, you see, that's what me and you differ then. Because sometimes I just get to the point, I get full of sweet, and I just can't. That's my limit, and I'm just at it, and I just have to eat.
The nearest thing
something
I get to is when I go from like, I don't want just plain chocolate. I want something that's got a bit of biscuit in it. that's the nearest it gets to me. I want something that's got a bit more crunch to it, and I don't dissolve in my tea. Dunk it. I do dunk my chocolate. I know it's weird. I don't care. I love milk with chocolate.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair, yeah. Would you rather have 4 arms or 4 legs?
How are the 4 legs arranged? We've had a similar conversation to this before.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
So
We had a third party weigh in as well.
yeah. So would you rather have your legs front and back, or at the side?
That wasn't the question, but I think I would front and back.
No, because we had this. And you said you'd like took your front legs up whilst you're using your back legs to walk, and then you took your back legs up when you're using your front legs to walk. And I was like, that doesn't work.
It does.
It doesn't.
Also, I could run twice as fast because I had twice as many legs.
No, because you'd have legs in the way.
I wouldn't.
Your legs will be, because if they're capable of like being tucked up to a point where you can still balance on them, they're gonna be like right in your way. Whereas if it's at the side, right, there won't be like a 3-legged race, but with 4 legs.
Have you ever tried to do a 3-legged race?
Yeah, I'm good at it.
No, no one's good at a 3-legged race.
I'm good at it.
No,
Honestly,
you're
good
not.
at it.
No one's
It's
good
all
at a
about
3-legged race.
coordination.
No one's good at a 3-legged race.
No.
No. So what's the answer then? Would you prefer 4 arms or 4 legs?
4 arms, how are they arranged?
I would imagine a second set of shoulders below the first set of shoulders, a reasonable distance apart, so you got a range of movement.
Yeah, I'll go with that. 4 arms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
4
4 arms, easily.
What if the 4 arms was like splits at the elbow,
Oh,
like an
that's
insect of some kind?
yeah. No, I'd still stick with the 4 arms.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be happy about it, but yeah, it's better than the legs. There's too many legs in the way. We don't need that many legs. We're just not built for
what
it.
if the legs formed naturally, like you not full centaur, but you had like a proper rear.
Yeah,
quarters?
so I mean, I think
what if it actually fit together nicely? If you had a proper rear quarters and you could operate them in the same way that a horse or a dog would operate them, so you can run at a level speed.
Yeah, but
You have to get custom trousers.
yeah. Well, you'd have to get a custom shirt.
Just cut holes in a shirt, can't you? Just can't cut holes in the trousers to fit around a weird horse bum.
Yeah. I'm sticking with the arms.
Where would your junk be in that situation?
It'd be at the back, I'm sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Would it be at the front?
No, I think like positioned as it would be on a horse, on a centaur as it would be.
Talking of centaurs, right?
Right.
This is not a hypothetical I've got on here, but this is just a question I've got, right? Obviously, if we said, just as you just said, in your version of a centaur, your canonized version of a centaur, is the horse has got the horse bit's got the junk.
Yep. Is it horse bits? Is that what you're asking?
No, that's not what I'm asking. But we're going to assume for this argument it is horse bits because it's at the horse end.
Yeah, fair play.
Is it all right for a centaur to fuck a horse then?
In the same way that it's all right for us to fuck a chimpanzee.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, there's a species relation. Well, no, sorry. It's a non-special relation, but of a very similar species. So, no would be the ethical thing, but if you're going to fuck a different species, it's not far off. So,
fair enough. If you could be one age forever, what age would you choose? That's an easy one.
Yep.
25.
See, I was going to go for 20.
Nah, 20's too young.
Is it?
20's too young because you can't drink, vote, or drive in foreign countries like America, right? Not that you go to those places, but
if you live it forever, you'd want to travel eventually.
You'd have to travel somewhere. 25.
Yeah, sounds good.
25 is perfect age.
Yeah.
You know, talking to someone who's 32 now, 25,
Yeah.
loved it. 26, not a big fan.
You're on the down track. You're closer to 30 all of a sudden.
Yeah.
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 29, really didn't like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was alright with my late 20s, actually. I couldn't wait to be 30. And then I got 30 and I was like, oh, I miss my 20s. Then I got to 31 I thought, you know, it doesn't actually feel any more different than it does.
You get to 32 and you're like, I'm still nearly 30. It's fine. I'm still nearly 30.
Yeah, 33 like next month, but
No, it's the month after next.
yeah,
For
near
you.
enough, isn't it?
I got 3 months. Yeah, I'm all right. But yeah,
Yeah.
we're still nearer to 30 though.
We are, yeah, we'll give it that.
Yep, we're still nearer to 30 than we hit 35.
Even though we're at 32.9 or whatever.
Do you think there's life elsewhere in the universe? Intelligent life?
Intelligent life? No. Life, yes.
Why not intelligent life?
'Cause we are such a random fluke on our own planet full of random millions of different random life forms.
Yeah, but in a universe of ever increasing potential, the chance for replication, maybe not to the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we are an absolute freak of nature.
No, we're not.
I think life exists out there, but I think it's like sort of basic animal life.
Nah, surely not.
That's what I think.
I think there's too many other possible variables out there that you can't. I reckon there's even a possibility for exact copies of what's happened here to have happened elsewhere. Because in a universe as large as this one, there's got to be repetition.
No, I disagree. I've got no evidence to support my claims
Neither have I.
or contradict yours, so I'm just going to go with no.
That's yeah. I can't refute
Yeah,
you either.
no, right?
So I'm just
yeah,
gonna.
So yeah.
Well, one day I'll get a PhD in space or whatever something. And then I'll.
Considering that is what you think your PhD will be in, I'm going to go with no, you won't.
No. You don't understand. I'm going to get my PhD in space.
All right,
It's going to be in
fair play.
astrophysics.
Yeah. Well done, you've studied geology. Do you want us to deliver your degree? Yeah, please. Room 1 ISS. Can you send it first class? Can you get it here next day delivery?
I wonder how much next day delivery costs for the ISS. If an alien appeared in front of you, how would you react? Is that it?
Yeah, probably. Kind of alien we're dealing with. Is it alien as in aliens and predator kind of aliens?
Oh
with
yeah,
this guy?
if it's aliens as in aliens versus predator. If it's like the Alien franchise alien, the xenomorph.
All right, in that case, I want to get like a good last line,
No,
like,
I think no.
fuck,
I think your would be your last line.
can't get you with my little mouth too.
You're stealing someone else's joke again.
Yeah, that is someone else's joke, but it was a good one. What about you? What's your? You're skipping over these questions again. What's your answer? Just quizzing me.
I'm not quizzing you.
I
gave an answer to the last one. Stop blaming me when I skip one. When I skip one question.
You do it now every other question.
I don't.
You do.
Anyway, my reaction would just be,
I was right. Tim.
yeah. Tim, told you. I fucking told you. Fucking.
Wait. Because is the alien predator intelligent life or is it another animal?
Well, it depends.
Does it?
The predator, the xenomorph, but it just that was in
The
your
xenomorph.
scenario. The xenomorph
Yeah.
was your scenario.
So if the predator came down,
if the predator came down, I'd be like, hey, look, he built a ship.
yeah, I'll give you that one. Yeah,
How did the aliens travel about?
they just end up like stowaway.
Stowing away and stuff.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Would you rather be a horse or a zebra? That's a distinction without a difference, that isn't it?
Yep. Horse. Because you don't hear hung like a zebra, do you?
No, you don't.
There
I
you
bet
go.
they feel really insecure about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like our horse friends.
What's
over
a good saying about a zebra? There isn't any. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth?
Ooh, I found a controversial one.
Oh, here we
Well,
go.
not a controversial one, but I found one that could become controversial.
Oh, because both agree instantly, and let's not be a real.
Would you rather exist in Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Trek?
Yeah. Yeah,
Not
so
a question.
it is a
I'm
question.
not force sensitive, but I could easily learn to live in a utopian society.
Well, it's better. It's if you were on Earth, you could end up being a sort of elsewhere because there are colonies elsewhere.
Exactly.
And there are.
And it was free travel within the Federation.
Well, it could
It
go
was
badly.
a cushy, easy life.
You could be on the Cardassian front in that village that was getting killed by the Cardassians.
Not being part of the Marquee.
No, before the Marquee, next gen era, there was a village that was being attacked, full of Native Americans that was being killed by Cardassians.
Oh yeah, I remember. The Federation there, weren't they?
They were Federation, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm human, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Federation citizen now. Just go home, go back to Earth. Comes a gun. Why did you leave the Cardassian front? No, the Cardassians. Oh, fair play. What about you?
Yeah, no, I'd live in the Trek world because I don't have the skills to survive in a in a world dominated by stormtroopers
Yeah.
or by crazy wizards that want to murder you.
Yeah. And then there's the Sith,
Yeah.
as we've already established previously. The Jedi were evil.
The Jedi were the dark side. What would you do if you could understand and speak to animals? That's a weird one.
It is. I don't know. What could you do?
Find out
A
if snakes have a
revolution.
lisp.
Can other people speak to animals?
No, you could.
No. I'll take over the world.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd start an animal revolution.
No, you can speak to them.
Yeah?
You can't make them do things against their nature.
No. I'd unite them.
No, you can't. You can speak to
I'll
them.
barter a truce between cats and dogs.
You can't barter with a lower form of intelligence. You
So,
can't
right.
barter with a worm.
So what's the point of
all
speaking
all
to
you're
them?
going to get, like, if you can speak with a dog, right?
No. Let's go all the way to worm. Yeah, that's where you went. I'm like, hey, up worm. I'm eating dirt. Yeah. Mud. Yeah, alright. Okay, so in this case, I really don't want this power. I'll do nothing. I wouldn't even tell people.
You're just hearing birds in the trees
I'll
going,
be-
get out my tree! Get out my tree! I'll fuck you up! Get out my tree! Just
Yeah.
all day, rather than bird song.
Yeah.
It'd be stressful, I think.
Maybe. Yeah. Alright.
Would you rather be invisible or able to read minds? You're going to go straight for minds, aren't you?
Is it optional invisibility? Or
No.
just like permanent invisible, like Hollow Man?
Invisible. Fully invisible.
Read minds. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's easy. That's
Yeah.
an obvious answer.
Yeah.
I would like to be invisible.
It's a good one.
Because I'd like to know that when I died, I could be on a path somewhere, right?
Just
People would
tripping
just trip
people up.
over me
Yeah.
forever. And they'd be like, what's that smell? And they'd never find my corpse. I like that. I like to be an inconvenience after I've died.
Well, somebody would figure out that you're there eventually. Somebody would get down on their hands and knees and be like, what the fuck is doing that? And then feel you.
Yeah, I'd still be an inconvenience.
What if like flies started eating off your body, right? Would the flies be visible or would they be invisible as soon as they land on you?
If they went inside, I suppose to be invisible. But if they were just on the surface, they'd be visible. Because
Yeah.
it'd be like dirt.
So does your blood, when it comes out, become visible?
I don't know. I've never been shot as an invisible
Because
man.
if you're there as a rotten corpse, because apparently your fantasy.
It's not my fantasy. My theory is that it'd be better to be an inconvenience after you've died than a convenience.
All right, yeah, fair play. Yeah.
What would the title of your autobiography be?
Ooh,
Now that's a tricky one.
that is a good one because you want to get it right, don't you?
Yeah, I reckon mine would probably just be, well, didn't do that well, did he?
Where it all went wrong.
The life of Ted. Well, you fucked it.
Yeah. All his achievements from birth to death, 2 pages long. That's including a 200-word essay on his first breath.
You really scrabbled for a joke there.
I did, yeah.
You're really struggling. I can't figure out what I'm
yeah.
going to say. I've run out of an idea.
My brain started running then it just abandoned it. I was like, yep, I'm not committed.
If you could relive a day from your past, what day would you choose?
Oh, that's a good one. See, I've got no one day that stands out in my life as that was a great day.
No.
Well,
I'd like to cobble together like a montage of little bits of days.
Yeah.
And just relive that.
Yeah, like a snippet. Like,
yeah.
like 2 minutes from every other week.
Yeah. Just like the highlights of each week. And just into one lovely montage, like a 24-hour montage of just the good stuff that I've done in the last 32 years. To be honest, I think I struggled to make a full 24-hour montage.
Yeah.
I think I'd get about 4 hours in, and I'd be like, then it'd be like a good 3 hours of just me sitting watching TV, just feeling rather.
I remember that show. That was a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of any one day. Although I would like to go back to when I was like really young. I'm gonna see what I genuinely thought of the world. Am I
I'd like to
reliving
go
it,
I'd like
or
to-
am I re-meeting myself?
I've moved on from there. I don't know. We'll say that you are reliving it.
Oh.
You're not meeting yourself.
Still, I'd have my own current consciousness just going through all the actions that I did then, right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to alter or change it.
Yeah, so but I could see the kind of state of mind I was in and see how
Yeah.
vastly different I've changed
Yeah,
or
yeah.
not.
Yeah, you'd be able to deduce.
Because I don't know about you, but when I think back to my years at school, my personality seems to copy back, as if the way I think now is how I thought then. When I know it's not true,
Yeah, no, I can understand what you're saying. Yeah,
but when I'm trying to relive that memory, I'm reliving it with my current personality, and it's wrong.
yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
So I want to go back and see how I actually thought.
yeah, because I don't remember how I thought.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You
That's
don't-
what I'd be interested to find out.
Yeah, that would be quite a good experiment. That
Hmm.
if they ever invent time travel,
Yeah.
I've got a good plan. I've just found one that made me chuckle a little bit because it doesn't really account for us, but there's one that says, "Would you rather have a mustache or a beer gut?"
Well-
I already got both.
Yeah.
So I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
Just move on from that one. If you could have a dinosaur as a pet, what type would you pick?
A compy.
I love the compies; they're brilliant.
Yeah, 'cause one of those little tiny little compies.
I'd have picked a dimorphodon,
Aye, aye.
tiny little bird, like a parrot bird. I can sit on my
Yeah.
shoulder. Still a dino though. Yeah, can't eat me.
You
but
yeah. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah.
there you go.
If you could adjust the moon, how would you do so? What would you change the moon in any way?
Change the moon.
Change the moon. I don't know why that came to mind.
I'd make it cubed.
Really?
Yeah, I like cubes.
Is that all?
Just change its shape. Yeah.
Alright. I would make it have actual gravity, like Earth scale gravity, but obviously with no adverse effect on
I was
the
going to
Earth.
say that would really affect our ocean.
And then I'd probably make it like an ocean world in itself. And have it as like a beach resort, little islands on it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Maybe if I made it as big as it needed to be or as dense as it needed to be, maybe need to move it further away from the Earth. Yeah, and make it a genuine holiday resort.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
Elon,
nice.
just to ruin Elon Musk's day. That's that. The reason being, we're going to Mars. Well, I'm just going to Moon for 2 weeks, all inclusive. I don't need to go all the way to Mars.
Yeah, that would really put a dampener.
Yeah, because if it suddenly happened.
It's just overnight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so
that's-
you've got cubed moon. I've got a holiday resort in space, mate.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I cubed. I like
Alright, no,
I like
fair
the idea
play.
of being
Fair
cubed.
play. Rubik's cube, maybe. Spice it up a bit.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? And then
Now and again, a big hand comes and changes one side.
Changes one side.
Then a damn from space. I could never figure these out. Yeah.
Okay, so lastly, if you were the last man alive, if you were the last person on Earth, what would you do?
Swallow a bullet.
You know what? I genuinely thought that you were going to have some sort of convoluted thing, and I was just going to go with just probably just end it. Oh yeah, just
How did I get
finish it
yours? I'm
there.
sorry.
And then you fucking swoop in with stealing my.
Look, we've painted ourselves as really just manic depressive, just barely functioning. Just
Yeah, we have come across as.
yeah. All right. What I'll do then is I would ride every theme park ride in the world.
Okay.
Human power was still going. If
Well,
not,
I
figure
imagine
it
that
out.
the world ended by some sort of unknown means.
Yeah,
There was
the
a-
rapture. Everybody just ascended to heaven apart from me.
Yeah, no, that could happen.
Those who went to hell went to hell. Those who went to heaven went to heaven, and I slipped off the list.
You fell off the stairway.
Yeah. Oh shit. I just went back for my hat. Came back. The stairway's gone. I don't know.
The highway's blocked. They're doing roadworks now. Can't get through. It's a diversion.
That's a good little reference. I like it.
It's good, isn't it?
Well, how many people will get it? If you don't get it, tweet in.
Yes, try out a Kent.
Yeah.
And we won't explain it to you.
We
will
probably
just,
won't. No, because laugh at you. Oh, you don't understand.
We'll just mock you ruthlessly.
Stay away on the highway. You don't know what's going on. Which one would you take? But yeah. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
So
just go and enjoy everything. I'll find all the porn that I haven't found already, which I assume is only a small private room somewhere.
yeah, that was.
And then ride every theme park ride and rig the last one to finish me off.
Rig it up like a nuclear bomb.
Yeah. As it pulls, the carriage pulls in, rolls over the button. Boop, bang.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
So what have we learned?
What have we learned? Well, we've learned that swallowing a bullet is the best way to cope with the end of the world.
Yep.
We have learned.
It's if you're going to choose either Star Wars or the Federation to live in, as you, the Federation hands down wins.
Yep, wins every time.
Star Trek, I should say, not the Federation, but other Federation.
Yeah. We didn't. To be fair, we didn't specify a race. We picked humans because we are humans, but it just said.
I think we'd suck everywhere else. If we
Yeah.
turned up on Kronos with the Klingons.
We'd be terrible. As
Yeah, we would. No, because we'd be humans, wouldn't we? On Kronos, I think. We've ballsed up.
Okay, guys. Anyone
Anyone give us a lift?
We're in the wrong. Guys, put the big sword down. No, put it.
Kapla?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And that the moon would be better as an ocean world resort than
Or
it
a
would be a
cube.
Rubik's Cube.
Well, we're going to put that to a vote, I think. You might find that popping up on Twitter at some point. There'll be a little survey. Votes in for cube or holiday resort.
All right.
I hope it's in a Rubik's Cube.
I
Right.
hope you've learnt a lot from us today, because we haven't. And
Yeah,
we'll see you next time.
Yep. And good night.
Bye-bye.
If that show made you laugh, please feel free to follow us on Facebook or Twitter @TriadicEnt. Alternatively, you can find us on Patreon, where we have a host of rewards available for our subscribers. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we hope you come back and visit us soon. Bye-bye.